Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to answer a number of questions, 6 questions to be exact, based on the addition of fractions. All right? We know that this is a topic some students are not comfortable with. So using our knowledge of finding LCM and or HCF or LCD, the lowest common denominator, we are going to proceed. Also, our knowledge of changing mixed fractions to improper fractions may be used in some cases. Bear in mind, there are different methods or ways in which we can logically and correctly simplify fractions. You may see one or more of those methods used, but I charge you not to stick to the methods you may see, because the methods you may be comfortable with would not have been seen in this video. But if you do not understand at all, I am going to do my best to make it as simple as possible for you. Good. So we are going to start off with the basic of the basics. We want to add fractions with like denominators, or we say the same denominator. In this case, the denominator is 4. When your denominator is the same, when they are the same, you just connect the numerators. In this case, we are adding 1 plus 2. The last and final thing we will look for is to see if it is possible for us to simplify our answer, because in some cases it is possible for us to do so. However, here it is not. So our final answer will say 3/4. Okay? We are going again. The denominators are alike. It's the same exact thing, 19. So all we do is to connect our numerator, use the numerators using the addition sign. 3 plus 2 plus 7 will give us 12 out of 19. Again, we look to see if it is possible for us to simplify our answer. In this case, it is not. Let us go to the other question. We have 2/3 plus 1/5. Now, our denominators are not the same. So, what do we do? Here is where the concept of LCD is going to take effect. The lowest common denominator for 3 and 5 is 15. 3 goes into 15 5 times. So we multiply the numerator by 5. 2 times 5 gives us 10. Our operation sign is to add. How many times does 5 go into 15? 5 goes into 15 exactly 3 times. We multiply 3 by the numerator. 10 plus 3 gives 13 over 15. Again, at all times, look to see if it is possible to simplify what you may deem as your answer. In this case, again, we are not. able to simplify. So that is our final answer. Question number 4. Denominators are not alike. Using the concept of LCD, lowest common denominator, we can say our LCD is 20. How many times does 5 go into 20? Exactly 4 times. 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. Your operation sign says to add, you write the sign. You go to your second fraction. How many times does 4 go into 20? Exactly 5 times. 1 multiplied by 5 is 5. The operation sign says to add. 2 into 20 is 10. 1 multiplied by 10 is 10. Our next step is to simplify our numerator. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 10 is 19. Once again, we are not able to simplify further. So our final answer will be 19 over 20. We are going again. We can change these mixed fractions to improper fractions, or we can separate the whole numbers and keep the fractions. But what I am going to do for this one, I'm going to change them to improper fractions or top heavy. The next question, I'm going to separate the whole numbers in that case, right? So let us, in this case, change the mixed fractions to improper. So we will multiply 4 by 2, we will get 8. And then we will add the numerator, which is 1, to get 9. The concept is multiply the denominator by the whole number. 2 multiplied by 3 is 6, and then we add 1. 7 over 2. So we have successfully changed these mixed fractions to improper fractions. Of 4 and 2, our lowest common denominator is 4. 4 goes into itself once. 9 multiplied by 1 is 9. Your operation sign, you write it. It's addition. 2 goes into 4 exactly 2 times. 7 multiplied by 2, 14. We simplify our numerator. 9 plus 14, 23 out of 4. Do not leave your answer as top heavy. We are simplifying. So where possible, we are required to change our top heavy answers to mixed fractions. Let's go ahead. How many times does 4 go into 23? 4 goes into 23 5 times, and we will have a remainder of 3. Good. And our last and final question, I'm just going to review these ones. So we have our like denominators, we have proper fractions, and then we have mixed fractions. It will be your task to pause this video where applicable and necessary. It's also your task to take notes. Listen to the explanations, right? And practice additional questions. Last and final question of this video. So the method I am going to use here will be to remove all of the whole numbers. 4, 9, and 1. They are all connected by the addition sign. And then we are going to put the fractions together. 4/5, 4/15, and 1/3. So we add our whole numbers together, we will get 14. So we will keep this 14 and we are going to simplify these fractions. All right, 5, 15, and 3. The lowest common denominator is 15. 5 goes into 15 3 times. 4 times 3, 12. Our operation is addition. 15 into 15, 1. 4 multiplied by 1 is 4. 3 into 15, 5 times. 1 multiplied by 5 is 5. Let us continue. We have our whole number 14. We have our LCM or LCD. 12 plus 4 is 16. 16 plus 5 is 21. What do you notice here? We are top heavy. So we are going to change this fraction to this top heavy, or what we say improper fraction, to a mixed number. So let us keep our 14. 15 goes into 21 once, and it leaves us with a remainder of 6. So we are doing a number of things here. I want you to look carefully. Look carefully. I am going to put the whole numbers together. 14 plus 1 will give me 15. Notice here, this fraction can be simplified. The highest common factor is 3. 3 goes into 6 2 times. 3 goes into 15 5 times. This is my answer. Students, I charge you, it is your task. Your task. If this is not the method you are comfortable with, you're happy with, and you've mastered another, then you stick to the other. All right? I trust that you will understand, and some of us with practice, continuous practice, we will be able to master the concepts involved, not in adding fractions alone, but in all the operations with fractions: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, word problems, finding the lowest common denominator, and the likes. All right? Thank you.